get down.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at this.
Everybody get down.
Right now, we have a tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado, yeah. This is a very dangerous situation.
Oh my God. Did you see that?
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, it's a very tragic scene this evening in Joplin, Missouri. Just tornado devastation as far as the eye can see. Take a look. I mean, it's everything. It's just completely demolished. I mean, homes are destroyed. Families' lives have been turned upside down at this point. And people are just looking for their loved ones. They're looking for family members. If you take a look here at this neighborhood, all I can say is it looks very reminiscent of what we saw last month in Tuscaloosa.
You know, anytime in southwest Missouri or any place in the state of Missouri you hear severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado watches, you automatically start just paying attention to what is going on to your west, because in Missouri, in most places in the United States, tornadoes come from west to east. And so as the evening progressed and things started getting a little more threatening looking, I flipped over to the Weather Channel at home and just to see what was heading our way. And as we watched things develop, it wasn't long on the Weather Channel, there was a meteorologist who had been chasing the storm front across Kansas that afternoon. And suddenly he was standing in front of our hospital, St. John's Hospital in Joplin, talking about the devastation that had just taken place and the vast destruction that had hit Joplin, Missouri. And to see the intensity that that meteorologist had been impacted with, the emotional toll, to see someone who's a professional meteorologist actually break down and cry as he viewed the devastation that had taken place, I knew that we were in for a very difficult situation.
It's tough. No question about that.
You stood in one spot and could turn in 360 degrees and there was nothing. I mean, as far as you could see, horizon to horizon was total destruction. And I had never experienced anything like that in the aftermath of a tornado in Missouri. It really told me that this was the most powerful storm that we had ever seen. I think one of the most amazing things that took place was not only were we able to evacuate the 180 patients that we had in the hospital, a multi-story facility. Unfortunately, we did have 6 deaths in the facility. No co-workers were killed. And it really shows the importance of preparing for disaster.
Even the hospital was hit. That is the St. John Regional Medical Center. Nearly every window in that hospital has been taken out.
That hospital was damaged so badly that it could not operate and could not take patients. Patients started backing up in the emergency room there. They had 400 patients there at one time.
But the interesting thing that happened from the community before an organized effort to recover took place, people started showing up at the hospital, taking people in pickup trucks or whatever mode was necessary to move them to the other hospital in town so they could get proper treatment.
And it became apparent that the medical facilities were really going to be stressed. And so we decided on short notice to open our clinic here, Access Family Care, and we began to prepare for receiving patients. These were primarily priority 3 walking wounded patients. Many of them had contusions or bruises and abrasions, lacerations. There were some that there was suspicion of fractures. For our journey into the area of devastation, we are preparing comfort kits. They will include things like drinking water, toothbrush, some toothpaste, some soap, and things that they might need that will make them more comfortable.
As a board member for Missouri Foundation for Health and also an executive with Mercy Health System, I've seen both sides of the equation of how important it is to have monetary assistance to an organization that's trying to put themselves back together after a devastating storm like this. The great thing about Missouri Foundation for Health and the way that we have been structured to provide these emergency grants is that it's not a long, cumbersome process. It's basically a simple process that the need is illustrated, a letter is written, the executive committee of the foundation board gets together, and almost within a day, the money is flowing back to the organization that needs that money to provide those emergency services. Missouri Foundation for Health has been very nimble in this process, and I'm very glad to be a part of it.